N1AND, the Western Mass Traffic Net, will start in approximately 1 minute. Does anyone need to use the repeater before we begin? Good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets daily at 10 a.m. local time on the Nobark, Mount Greylock, K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and to provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kilohertz at 13:45 p.m. local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station this morning is November 1 Alpha November Delta. My name is Doug, and I'm in Munson, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority only? Please call now. K1FFK. Nothing heard. Net Control is now looking for our first region liaison station, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. Paul, please call and list any traffic.
This is Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie, AB1 TC. Paul, running battery power. Good morning. At this time, there is no traffic for Western Mass in Region 1.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Net Control is now looking for any stations holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements only. Please call now.
Here be N1 QOV OB in Pittsfield. I am running commercial power. I have no traffic for the net. Announcements after check-ins, please.
Thank you, Mr. Obie. Net Control is now looking for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net with or without traffic. Any station with or without traffic, please call now.
This is Whiskey Alpha 1 Sierra Juliet Golf, Susan in East Long Meadow. Commercial power, battery backup, 66.4 degrees. Morning, Doug. Morning, Obie, and to the net.
This is KR1R, Kilo Romeo 1 Romeo, Billy in Dalton, Mass, battery power, no traffic. This is Kilo Charlie 1, Alpha Echo Oscar, Rich in the town of Ludlow, Massachusetts, running commercial power, no traffic. Good morning. I was calling you. Good morning, Doug. Good morning to the net. And welcome back, Susan.
This is Whiskey Bravo 0, Yankee Lima Oscar, Paul, Albany, Portable, no traffic. And good morning to the net.
This is Kilo Charlie 1 Bravo Mike Oscar, Bill in Pittsfield, battery power, This is Kilo 2, Quebec, Mike Uniform, battery power, K2QMU, Tom, and no traffic. This is Kilo Alpha 1, Juliet Oscar Uniform, 10 in Peterborough, New Hampshire, commercial power, no traffic. Good morning to the net. This is November 1, Sierra Yankee November. Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Negative traffic this morning. I'm on commercial power. I've got 65.5 here in Dalton. Good morning, Doug, and the rest of the net.
This is November 1, India Uniform Kilo, N1AND, Leroy, Cheshire, battery power. Good morning to the net.
Traffic. Good morning.
All right, very good. I'll need a couple of fills, and that last station doubled with Leroy. I'll need for you to repeat. Okay, the net recognizes and welcomes AB1TC. Good morning, Paul. N1QOV. Good morning, Obi. WA1SJG. Hey, Susan. Long time no hear. Glad to hear you back. KR1R. Good morning, Billy. KC1AEO. Rich. And after the net, could we have a word, please? WB0YLO. Good morning, Carl. KC1BMO. Good morning, Bill. K2QMU. Good morning, Tom. And I didn't get, Tom, your location. Could you tell me that?
Albany, New York.
Thank you, Tom. Albany. K1JOU. Good morning, Ken. N1SYN. Good morning, Rick. And N1IUK. Good morning, Leroy. And somebody doubled with Leroy. Could you go again, please?
I think this might have been me. It's Kilo Bravo 1, Y Yankee, P Peter, C Charlie, KB1YPC, Brian in Enfield.
Okay, KB1YPC. Good morning, Brian. Yeah, it must have been you because I didn't have you on the list. Thank you. Obi, go ahead with your first round of announcements.
Okay, well, we'll break it up into two parts if you'd like. Yeah, first of all, hello, Susan. Good to hear you. Anyway, Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month at 7:30. This repeater, all welcome. Newly licensed ham, upgraded hams, and old-timers alike. June VHF contest coming up the 14th through the 16th. VHF, UHF, blah, 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 contest. Field Day, 28th and 29th of June. More information at arrl.org/Field Day. There's a link there to a map. You can check out where Field Day sites are close to you or whatever. No Bar Camp Fest Flea Market, 24 August. In Adams, Massachusetts, the Aggie Fairgrounds, Bow Field. Field Day nets are coming up when this coming Tuesday. I got the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. Check it out. Get involved with Field Day, or just listen in and see what's going on. All welcome to Field Day, hams, non-hams, whatever. Come on up and check it out. Where's this? Windsor, Mass. Peru Road in Windsor, Massachusetts. What we got here? Third Sunday of the month at MIT. Cambridge, Mass. Anyway, I'll break it back to Doug, and then I'll continue later.
Thank you, Obi. Remember that field day is in Windsor, Massachusetts. Any other stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net, please call now.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Echo Oscar, Mario, in Bakersfield, Massachusetts. No traffic, using commercial power and battery backup. Good morning, Doug, and good morning, Ned.
N1AND request words with N1AND after the net after you have your call, Doug, please. Yes, time.
N1IUK, did you copy N1SYN?
Yes, affirmative.
Okay, like to have a word with you after the net if you're available. Obi, go ahead with the rest of your announcements.
Okay, passes of the ISS this evening, 6 June, 1928, almost 7:30, and then out every hour and a half until the last one at 22:41. So it's 7:30, 9:03, and 10:41.
K1FFK.
Current weather in Pittsfield, it's overcast. Looks kind of rowdy out there. 58 degrees, so it is cool. I guess it's supposed to warm up later on and be hot this weekend. Countdowns, 5 days until World Cup, soccer, football, Brazil World Cup for those soccer fiends. Bunch of Earth calendar, Earth Day, Earth happenings. Child Health Day, USA, D-Day, 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 D-Day. Somehow the Oval Office has forgotten D-Day. Memorial Day in South Korea, National Day in Sweden, Pushkin's Day in Russia, I forgot who that is. Queen's birthday in Nui, I don't know how, know what I mean. Sweden Flag Day in Sweden, and Clean Air Day in Canada. I guess all our crappy air goes up there. All right, what's going on? National Day, stuff we celebrate in USA, National Donut Day, National Gardening Exercise Day. I'm going to get some of that today. National Yo-Yo Day. I can relate to that, yo-yo. National Drive-In Movie Day. Oh, that's kind of scarce, far in between. Drive-In movie, huh? And National Applesauce Cake Day. National Applesauce Cake Day. No Bark website is up and running. Thank you, Rick. You can download the No Bark campus flyers from the No Bark site, nobarc.org, nobark.org. And most of this stuff is on that website. Just mentioned HF this weekend, Alabama QSO party for the QSO party guys. CWN phone 160 through 10. And finally, another couple of flea markets. 7th of June, one in Herman, Maine, one in Windsor, Connecticut. That's where I get mixed up. And on the 8th, Queens, New York, and also Fishkill, New York. So there you go. N1QOV. Back to net.
Thank you, Scooby-Doo. Okay, last call for any stations wishing to check into the Western Mass traffic net before we close. Please call now. Nothing heard. Guess we got everybody out of the woodwork. Good call up, gang. 14 check-ins this morning. 68 degrees in beautiful downtown Munson and sunny. Looks like a beautiful day. Got to get out of this house. And with that, I'll say this closes the cycle one of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net.
Just the ones that
I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater.
Oh,
at my house.
The time is now 10:14 a.m.
And find somebody to sell them.
And I now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use.
Must have died.
Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while that was being conducted. This is November 1 Alpha November Delta, Doug and Munson saying 73, and have a nice day, everybody. KC1AEO, you want to go to 55?
N1AND, KC1AEO. Okay, KC1AEO, QS1 14655.
N1AND, QSY 255, and go ahead, N1SYN.